Welcome back to another episode of According to Her.
Sorry.
Yeehaw.
Okay, little context. Amanda just did me so fucking dirty.
What did I do?
In a picture. No, it was Hayden.
Hayden took the
like,
picture.
Hayden just took a picture and he did me
now.
so dirty. So that's why I did the intro, because they were cackling their balls off over here in the picture.
We really were.
If you guys
still are.
That's
Should
a
we
new-
post it as a According to Her
Absolutely
exclusive?
not. Exclusive
DM us for
members
that
only.
exclusive.
Slap it on a t-shirt.
Put it on. You know, like how people put like the mugshot
No.
pics
Oh,
t-shirts.
yeah.
That's gonna be. I'm giving you that for your
I
birthday.
actually thought about giving
I
us
love that.
merch. We can like get like custom ink with the logo on it that Maddie made.
My sister would do that.
I think that'd be so
She has a
cute.
cricket.
I
Sorry.
want to learn how to do that.
Ask my sister.
But if you put a picture of that face I made on the mug, I'll kill you.
I can't guarantee that won't
Give you-
happen.
Oh, damn it.
My
Okay.
sister. Oh, speaking of Shelby, she literally said today. She goes, "Do you or Meg?" She didn't remember your name was Meg because she's having a hard time. But she's like, she's tired. She's like, "Do you or your friend want this yarn?" It was like fat balls.
my
I had her
God.
claim them. They're like
Period.
huge. I had her claim them because I don't know. They're huge though. Like
I'm
they're
so excited for the segment Stitch and Bitch.
they were $5 a piece.
$5?
Yeah, someone in my
Damn.
area. So
Oh,
Shelby sniped them for me.
you lucky
She's a good
bitch.
sister.
I'll
Yeah.
share.
No, that's okay. They're all yours, baby.
You sure?
Oh.
I have more yarn than you do.
That's probably really true. Actually,
Yeah. And if you really want to
That
learn,
is
you're gonna need
facts.
yarn because it's
I
expensive.
low-key want to make a
Yeah.
scarf out of it if it's soft.
It
Do it.
probably will be, but it could be itchy.
I wasn't sure yet.
Yeah, that's why I like wool ease. I just saw this.
Just behind the scenes shenanigans.
Maybe
you
I
know.
like doing that.
I can't even say what that
Just
is.
for context.
No, don't even give context to
Okay.
that. That one's gonna remain a
Anyhow.
mystery.
That'll remain. a
If you
mystery.
guys want to know that badly, don't.
Well, right now we
Just
are.
don't.
Just don't.
Right now we're in the studio. We put the lights off. We're all like cozy in our chairs. We put the fireplace on the TV. This is what happens when I have control of the TV. I decide to put on the fireplace
was gonna
because shit like
say.
this makes me fall asleep at night. Like if I'm just like studying in the room, I will put on a fireplace thing like this, and it like literally gets me in the mood of doing homework and stuff, and it just gets me so relaxed. So
If you guys want to see it,
Makes me-
go
it's on
look at
Instagram.
go look at the Instagram
Oh, yeah.
according to her podcast.
We better not do the picture where we did me so dirty.
No, I'm
Oh.
gonna do myself dirty just for you.
No.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Seeing the
I low-key
fire
want to do the one
makes
where
me
you
wanna
went dirty.
sing
Where
the song.
you were
Where I went dirty.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like
wanna
this
sing the
one's not a
song.
good picture of me.
Oh, it's
called
so bad. Oh my god.
Chestnuts roasting on an open
fire.
fire.
We're
I
all
need to play that.
collectively
in
losing
the
our
I
minds.
know, we really are.
It's okay. Speaking
Also,
of losing
we were
our minds,
literally all late here.
so late.
we like were booked the
know.
place at what time? I don't even know what time. it is right now.
3:30.
We got here like 3:40.
Ugh,
Four-
we're never on
5.
time. I am never
Because
Because
on
I
time.
just
We've
said
talked
because
about
by the
this
time I
before.
I'm
got the key,
sorry.
no, it's because by the time I had gotten the key, it was 3:45
Yeah.
because
Yep.
I had walked in at
It's crazy.
3:42.
Because we
I was so
we left
approximately.
at 3:30 at the house. We left the house at 3:30.
Well, I left my friend's house at 3:30 because
You got hot chocolate.
I got hot chocolate.
Oh,
Yeah.
And she texts me while I'm mid final. She's like, "Come get hot chocolate," and I'm like, "I can't right now." And then she said, "I'll save you some."
Yeah, honestly. But I am the kind of person, I'm always early, and
God, I
so
wish I could be.
that's
like
why
that.
Eileen and I are a funny pairing for roommates.
That's actually really true.
No, like girl, I love you, but you're always late.
I was gonna
I
say,
love you too.
Meg
and I
is
own up to it.
I'm always
habitually on time.
No, like
yeah.
because if I let's say I have to be somewhere at 3:30, if I get there at 3:30, I feel like I'm late. I need to be there at least 3:20.
See, I'm always like minorly late, especially mostly for class though, because like
No,
for
I'm always
class
early.
I'll be late by like 1 to 2 minutes.
I get to
Yeah,
class
me
15 minutes
too.
early
Me
every
too.
single time.
Because I'm like, fuck, I
Except when I'm
forgot
in
because I lose
classes with
track.
Eileen.
That's true. You just keep Eileen accountable and bring her to class on time.
I
Sometimes.
True.
girl, I
Yeah.
tried.
You
I'm
do
like,
try.
Oh, I forgot this. Oh, I have to go back and get
No,
this.
or like,
So
oh-
I always have to.
oh my
For the
God,
paper.
This reminds me, I have a story about this. Eileen and I were going to a friend's house. It was Bella's birthday, And
No, it was actually Amanda.
no, it was Bella's birthday. This was the night I chopped
Oh.
my hair. And so I remember because I had a crazy day and a half. And so I chopped my hair off and I'm like, oh, hell yeah, like let's go hang out. Like let's go hang out. And it was her birthday. And so we leave and Eileen let me borrow her shirt. We're all getting ready. We're getting dressed. We leave the house and she goes, oh my God, I forgot my phone. I'm like, oh yeah, go get it. So she goes grab her phone. She walks back out and then she goes, fuck, I forgot my keys. And I was like, girl, go get your keys.
How would I forget my key? I did not forget my
Or
key.
like
The amount
whatever
of
it was,
time.
whatever it was, you forgot
It was
something else.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting on the table outside. I'm like, okay. And then she comes back out and she goes, oh my God, I forgot the gift. So she turns her ass around and goes in and gets the gift. And then I'm like, do you have everything? She's like, yes. I'm like, do you have the present? You have your phone, you have your keys, you have your wallet. Yes. Halfway there, she looks down. She's got her fucking slippers on.
Yeah.
No way.
Not her sneakers. So she turns around and she's like, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, girl.
Yeah.
So we had to walk all the way back. So we were 20 minutes late to the party.
That's actually so on brand.
Yeah.
No, it's the way that when you guys were coming to
Oh my God.
the surprise party that Hayden plans me,
Yes, I
I
was just
see
gonna
this
say
fucking bitch
Oh my
full
God.
speed ahead running on the sidewalk, and she goes, it's just such a lovely day for a walk. Like I don't even remember why you were running out for a speaker.
Okay.
You were going for a speaker.
So basically, it was Amanda's birthday, and Hayden organized like a surprise party for her. We had a cake, we had all this fun stuff, and so Eileen and I planned to go with our friend Amy. And so we go, and we walk to her house, and we were, or correction, Eileen was in charge of bringing the speaker.
She had one job, literally.
One job. And so Hayden was like keeping Amanda distracted, like around campus, whatever. He was actually
this
showing
bitch
her the podcast
He's
studio.
literally dragging me across
Oh,
campus.
and, like for God knows what reason.
He goes, let's go over, like, can you meet me at Shields so that we can walk all the way to Duffy?
Yeah.
And I'm like, doesn't it make logical sense that I would
Just
just
go to Duffy.
meet you at Duffy? No, I really want you to pick me up from Shields. Like,
Yeah.
please. And I'm
So-
like, whatever.
Okay.
So we finally get to Amanda's house, and obviously Amanda's not there, so her sweet mate lets us in.
Her
She's-
listening up on the door waiting
Yeah.
for me to
And she's
leave.
playing music on the laptop, and she goes, all right, great, I'm going to connect to the speaker. And we're like, oh, shit. And so we did not have the speaker. So Eileen is like, I'm going to go back to the house. And our house is like a 10-minute walk, and Hayden goes,
least.
and Hayden's like 5 minutes away. And we're like, oh, crap.
So
So,
like, shit.
so she runs back. That's when she ran past
Lovely
you.
day for a
Meanwhile, we're
walk, don't
texting
you think?
Hayden and we're like, keep her distracted. And then Hayden's like, I'm hiding in the bathroom. And I'm like, tell her you had to take a shit. Like, take as long as you can to like not get back here. It was so funny.
Well, he literally goes like, no, he goes, bro, I really have to go pee. Like, I'm gonna, like, he doesn't say bro, but like, that's my interpretation
Yeah.
of this. And he's like, I really have to fucking pee. Can you just like watch my stuff for a minute so I can like go to the bathroom?
Yeah, he was texting us. I can try to find
Oh,
it.
yeah.
No, he's shown me all these. I've seen
Oh,
every
yeah,
single
yeah,
text from this day now.
So funny. I want to find
So
it.
And
funny.
he's like, shows me the text later. He's like, I'm stalling. I'm in the bathroom right now. I don't know how much longer I can hold on. Because I was like in my head, I'm like,
He's like,
this
Eileen,
bitch is.
get your shit together.
I saw
Everyone's
that.
like, run, Eileen. I don't care if you have asthma. You gotta sprint.
I found it.
I was
Fuck your
literally
lungs.
sweating
Oh my God.
when I got
found
there.
it.
I found
Oh my God. Tegan was like, you better fucking sprint, bitch.
Okay. I found
Can't
it.
get that.
Yes.
It's so funny.
I
So
was like, okay.
I'm
here's-
sorry.
So Hayden said, so this was after I think Eileen ran past you guys because Hayden said, Eileen, let me know when you're back and then we will leave.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then she goes, leaving for good. And then, so at this point, Hayden's trying to take you to the studio.
Yeah.
And he goes, the studio was locked. I need to kill time. And then we're like, oh, shit. And then I'm like, Eileen, hurry the fuck up.
Eileen, get
And we're
together.
like,
Get
Tegan
it
goes,
together.
Eileen, just run. Period. And I said,
And I ran. I literally
Yeah.
ran.
I know you did.
and
Yeah.
Hayden said, I'm stalling. And by that, I mean hiding in the bathroom to make her wait. I said, Hayden, tell
I
you
mean,
have
that was
to
pretty
poop.
smart.
I thought he was peeing for such a long
Oh my
time too,
God.
because he's such a fast peer. Like,
yeah.
because we share a bathroom,
Yeah.
so like,
yeah.
because my room has its own bathroom, so it's like, I'm so used to this already, because it's like
Right.
been months of being in school already at this point,
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay, this kid pisses quickly. Like, he wastes no time.
Not to calm out.
Not to come up, but
No, it literally.
not to give people the
how I found the
details.
asthma
I mean, I
comment.
don't watch you go pee. I couldn't give them updates on like what it looks like or anything, but like,
No, but literally, so at this point, Eileen is running
I'm so
back.
sorry.
Tegan said, with so much love, but if you have asthma, you gotta tell it to go away. And then Maddie said, tell her the shit is nuclear and it can't wait. And so I said, Hayden, stop right now, untie your shoe, and then as you're walking, stop and tie it again. Like, we're literally.
He did. He stood there and goes,
so
I think he untied his, now that I'm thinking about this though, I'm pretty sure he untied his shoelaces before like we left. Like he untied them in the bathroom now that I think
Oh
back
my
about it.
God.
Did you do that?
I said,
He
I'll
shrugs.
never tell.
We
I
told
think
him
he
to.
did though because I remember his shoes were not having issues when we were at the studio, like looking at that podcast studio,
It was
and
just
then
when you left.
yeah, he goes, hold on, I gotta tie my shoes. So he literally, he goes, he ties one that's undone. He goes, the other one's kind of loose. So he undoes it and fixes it. And I'm like, you fucking idiot. Like, what are you doing? I just want to go lay down. Like,
Yeah.
I had just woken up and
Just
walked
tired,
over to the
exhausted.
science center to
I know,
go
so I
get
felt
him.
bad because you wanted to lay down and we were just all in your room.
No, I was fine. Like, I had to just wake up. Like, I had to actually get up.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't just lay down. Because I was also mega groggy.
Yeah.
I bet.
I had just woken up. And
It was
like,
a long day.
yeah, I did have a
Yeah.
long. It was worth it, though.
It
It
was
was really
really
cute. I
fun.
appreciated it.
It was so fun because we
I was
played
fine.
Jackbox.
Oh, my god, that was so
Quiplash. That game is
Well,
so
I wanna play it
fun.
again.
I
I
want to
do
play it
too.
again. Maybe tonight we can play it.
Yeah. Let me turn in my paper first.
You're like, finals has to wait. Kidding.
Yeah. No.
I have most of it done. I met with my professor already to write
Yeah,
about
no,
it.
I'm organizing my food drive tonight, so hopefully after that.
I know I'm
Yeah.
going.
I'm excited. We're gonna have pizza.
I want pizza so bad.
See, I wish this was live because then I could tell people to
Cheesy
go.
bread.
But
Wait, where are you getting pizza from?
Papa Gino's, bitch. Yep. I actually, fun fact, I was never allowed to have Papa Gino's as a child.
Me neither. My
What?
mom didn't like
Are you
it.
serious?
Nope. So my
Oh.
parents, we actually never eat out much because my mom likes to cook
Yeah,
and
we
she's a
don't
really
either.
good cook. And so
Nice.
if anything, if we were to eat out, it's like if we're on vacation or in a long car ride and we're all starving.
Yeah.
Or
Makes
if my
sense.
mom is out and my dad is home.
Oh yeah.
He one time tried to
Always.
make mac and cheese and thought you put the cheese packet in the water. He's gotten better. Yeah, so me and
Practice
Claire had
makes
to help
Dear
him with that.
Lord.
He's a grill guy. You know, like he'll do
There
burgers,
you go.
hot dogs,
Okay.
whatever.
You should get him like. Does he
Everyone
have
has
to do?
their
Does he do
thing,
like
you
the
know?
obligatory like tongue click before he like starts his grill
Oh,
work?
yeah.
Okay, good.
Yep. No, he's just a classic grill dad. And
Love
so
that.
but then
Love.
like he'll make other stuff inside, like chicken tenders and rice. Like
Oh,
there's
cool.
the other night.
How do you fuck up a chicken tender though?
No, we homemade chicken
Oh,
tenders.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like chicken cutlets,
That's
and then
bougie.
you
Oh,
like dip it in the breadcrumbs, egg and flour.
I
and,
could
like,
fuck up some chicken
they're
cutlets
good.
right now.
And then and then we'll just do like rice.
too.
So like, you know, he does make stuff like that, but like usually like when it's like different, more like, you know, home cooked meals, that's usually to my mom's speed. But anyway, so whenever my mom wasn't home, if anything, we would just order like out. But
I love pizza, bro.
I love pizza, and so
What
Big
is-
Y does like really good
Yeah,
quality
they
pizza. So if
do.
anything,
Is
my
it
mom
Big
would go to
Y?
Big Y.
Yeah.
The grocery
Oh,
store.
Yeah.
Low-key though, okay, Market Basket subs hit different. Like
I've
if you get
never
like a
had it.
steak
I
and
believe
cheese
it.
sub,
Ooh, I'm a Subway girl.
and
It
She's like,
it
no.
reminds me
No.
of my childhood.
I have dance
that's
trauma
just
from
solid, that's
Subway
great.
That'll do it.
because I used to go to dance conventions as a child.
Like dance moms.
No, yeah,
That's so cute.
I did. And I would go with
Wow.
like, so I've met like I used to like it, obviously I paid money, but like it was Justin Bieber's choreographer at the time came.
Oh my god.
Like the So You Think You Can Dance
Oh my
choreographers
God,
were
what the
there.
heck?
They were.
What?
It was
is so
so
cool.
fun.
So you had the childhood that I always wanted.
I'll show you pictures. They're on the
Wow.
internet of me as
Oh
a
my God,
fetus. It
That's
was like
insane.
I went
As
to
a
like Pulse
fetus.
Dance Convention, and I think it was Monsters, which was for
Oh, that's-
specifically just hip hop.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
And
That is awesome.
I have
I need to see the
hardcore
videos.
trauma I don't know
Oh,
if
wait, you're
those.
saying it's traumatic, so then no, you
I don't
have
know
to
if those
share.
exist. I just wasn't good. Like I didn't like. I was really young. Like I was in the youngest part of my age group,
Oh, okay.
so I wasn't developed well enough. And
How do
like
they
some of
do
these
it?
kids were like prodigies.
Damn.
So they split you up into
Okay.
age groups, and like the
Yeah.
choreographers will just rotate through the rooms.
And this was with Justin Bieber's choreographer.
yeah,
Oh, wow.
I don't know if he still does it now, but his name was like Nick something.
I don't know.
I don't
Canon.
remember. I got all their signatures though.
Damn.
Like, do you know who
Wow.
nappy tabs are?
No.
Oh, they choreograph for like J Lo, So You Think You Can Dance. Like
Oh my god.
I met them. I have pictures with them.
Damn.
Um,
I had Bieber fever for real.
I did too. I was a believer.
I was a believer. I had the poster with like lipstick kisses on it, the pillowcase,
fucking
the comforter, the
way.
hoodies.
What?
Me and my sister.
Wait,
My
whoa, 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 whoa.
my sister
back
was
the,
more
back up.
than
No,
I
no, no, no.
was.
Back up the train.
What?
a comforter with his face on it and like pillowcases
It
with
was
his
like-
face.
No, it was like I don't know if the comforter
Fever
had
got
his
too
face,
hot.
but the pillowcase had his face on it. I don't remember what the
Dang.
What,
comforter
did you go
looked
to
like.
bed and like kiss it goodnight?
No, my sister did though.
No.
Calling
No
Claire
way,
out
you
right
just
now.
outed
Yeah.
your sister.
No,
for that.
we
Claire,
loved
sorry.
it. So also, Eileen and I discovered the song Maria.
Oh my god.
What is that?
It's his song.
I'm a
That
Oh, is
fake
that the one on
fan, I
TikTok
guess,
right
for
now?
not knowing
it's
it,
like
but-
all over TikTok right now, and
No,
I
I
did
know
not
it,
listen to it as a kid. Probably once or twice because it sounded a
didn't
little
either.
familiar. It's such a bop.
It's amazing.
It's so good.
It's
I
so
can-
good.
the
For our
ba-
viewers?
No, I think
Copyright.
copyright.
Gosh. Oh, okay, yeah. That makes sense.
No, but it's a good song. It's
The-
called Maria. It's on the same album, I think, as Beauty and a Beat.
Oh my god, I
It's
love
like from
that song.
Yeah.
2012.
Yes.
That song
Yeah.
That would
hits.
be correct.
It's like you
If-
can still hear his like young baby voice.
Oh,
No,
I
it's the
love
way
the
that
baby
One
voice.
Less Lonely Girl.
Yes.
I could literally repeat to you the
Favorite
entire.
girl.
So good.
No, I don't know that one.
good.
I know Baby, In and Out,
Yup.
Ludacris's part. I got you,
Yup.
got you.
I loved Sean Kingston as a kid.
Oh my god, I loved the song that they did together too.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Which one was that again?
I don't remember what it's called.
Eeny meeny, eeny meeny.
Eeny,
Yeah.
meeny.
It's so good.
It's so good.
I feel like I love Justin Bieber's music as much as I do love Taylor Swift's music. Justin Bieber
I
needs
can't
to
say I
have
love
an
Taylor
Eras tour.
Swift.
I don't love Taylor. I
No.
just like her music. Also, Reputation is still not out yet.
That's the only
I
out. Hayden
know.
calls me a closeted Swiftie.
Oh my
And
god.
Great.
I don't like her other music. Like I don't like.
I just like Reputation.
I
and a
just like
couple others.
Reputation.
I like the basic ones.
But
I'm
that's
not
also
like
because
a-
I have good memories of wrapping Christmas
girl.
presents to it when it had just come out.
Reputation, yeah.
Me listening to like someone about like
Look what you
literally
made me
like
do.
literally yelling at Kanye West of like
Yeah.
look
Oh
what
my
you made me
gosh.
do, and I'm over here like la di da di da, I'm wrapping presents.
Yeah. I just haven't been listening to Chris's
like
music.
you.
Yeah.
I know.
I don't even she ended up on my Apple Music Wrapped because I don't know how she did because I mean Morgan Wallen was my number one and
yeah.
I love that man.
His
I would
music,
die for him.
Chef's kiss.
Mm,
Truly,
mm.
such
Isn't he an
amazing
asshole
music.
No,
Who am I
don't
thinking-
even.
Who am I thinking of? There's
Fight
like
It's
me.
a very
no, there's like this one country
Hot
singer. I saw a
take.
lot of
What was his
TikToks
name?
about.
Jason Aldean just went viral for being an asshole with one of his with his songs of like it's
Oh.
Jeez.
insensitive.
I did not know that.
No, I saw this TikTok of like a country singer that
I mean, he
apparently-
did say a bad word. He said a slur at one point. I think is what the media outlets were saying. But then he like outwardly apologized
Okay.
and he removed himself from several things
Okay.
to say like I'm taking a step back to
reflects-
correct myself.
Better than what other people do.
It's
That
better
is
than what
true.
some people do.
So yeah, I mean sometimes it's like it's weird to be like, oh, I like Morgan Wallen, but sometimes
Low
I'm
key
like,
feel like I'm gonna
oh,
get
well, I
hated
like
on for
Morgan
it.
Wallen's music. I mean, I'm a music lover at heart.
Whether-
so it's
whether
like,
he's
it's
a
really
good-
just the music
yeah.
I care about.
Whether
you
he's a
know?
bad person or not, can't say he puts out shit music. So
Yeah.
True. It's like
That's one thing I hate about celebrities. Like sometimes I
It's hard.
hate certain celebrities for like who they are.
but
Well, I can't think of one, but I'm just saying like in general, sometimes they are not great people, but they make good music. And you're like,
yeah.
It's
damn, I
hard
don't want
'cause
to
you don't wanna
support
get
them, but
judged.
this song
No.
is so
Yeah.
good.
But like people
Exactly.
also make mistakes and stuff like that, and I feel like people are very quick to cancel.
I agree. I feel like people are really quick to cancel.
Like
Like you
there's
say one thing, like even sometimes with what we talk about here, like sometimes I'm like, wait, I don't want to get canceled, but then I'm like, can we even get canceled?
well, I don't know. Can we?
I have no
Please
idea.
don't cancel us.
I mean,
How do I scroll down on this?
What do you
I
mean?
feel like there are plenty
Oh,
of
it's a
people
touch bar.
who
Yeah.
may be listening that are thinking like, oh yes, I agree. I feel the same way. Like, I mean, a lot of people will say, oh my God, I love Michael Jackson's music.
Right.
However, apparently he was accused of doing a lot of things that may or may not be true. I mean, I don't know all the details. I haven't done enough research to
I don't
speak
know
on
enough about
it,
it.
but like there's a lot of people that, are just conflicted. And it's like this is kind of the same situation. Like,
And like the jokes
you
that
know,
come out of it though,
know.
hilarious. I'm sorry.
gosh, I know.
I'm so sorry, but they're so good.
They're funny. So yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I love his music. Maybe as a person, okay. The Lulu hour has taken over.
I'm sorry, I just think it's so funny. Like
She's
the jokes
thinking-
are so mean. Love them.
They're too funny. I'm so sorry.
But,
it's not funny. It's
just give it a second.
I'm sorry.
But,
No, it's funny.
But you get what I mean, though.
No, I
Like,
know what you
I
mean.
support the music, but the artist is a different story.
Well, like I know, like
Sometimes.
Luke Combs
That's
also just
what I'm
had a
thinking
huge
of.
incident
That's
where
what I was
like
thinking of.
it
Luke
wasn't
Combs.
his fault. So like he has people that are hired. to
like
because like his
management,
likeness is
advertisement.
owned by his record label. Like like if people sell things that include his likeness that go against like copyright,
Right.
they'll get sued. And they
People
sued
are
a
so
really
quick to sue.
well, yeah. I mean, this
So
obviously
true.
wasn't his choice because he hires them out and expects them to do the work on their own.
Right.
Like that's not his jurisdiction, and he knows that. But they sued like this small town woman for selling tumblers with Luke Combs on them and everything like that. And
Oh.
like she owed him like like tens of thousands. I don't remember the
Ooh.
exact value. I think it was what 25,000, 250,000, 250,000.
Damn. A lot of money.
So she owed him that much after the lawsuit was over.
Right.
And that's obviously not his doing. It's the lawyers who are just paid to fight those kind of things so that
makes
he
sense.
and he felt terrible, went back, paid off like the suit for her and all the money she
gosh.
owed, and is now selling the tumblers that she makes and is giving all the profits to her.
Wow.
So all the tumblers that she was making,
He's a good man.
he's now selling for her and is giving every single bit of proceeds back to her.
I saw this one
Did she know?
clip, and I don't know
Yeah.
if it's Luke Combs or if it was somebody else, but
I'll probably be able
I
to
remember
tell
thinking
you.
like, oh my god, this is so sweet. He was performing live at a concert, and he had like a really bad cold.
Yeah.
And so
It
his
might have been
voice
it
was
might have been Luke Combs.
his voice was scratchy, and he was singing, and like he just couldn't do it, and so he was like, I know that you paid to be here and see
Yes.
me live,
That's
Yeah,
and
that's
but
Luke
I'm not
Combs.
in
Oh
my
my
best
gosh.
right
That's
now.
him.
I
He
saw that.
refunded all of their tickets or something. I think that he was like saying like, oh, like I'm so sorry, like I know we're here to have a good time, let's have the best free concert anyone's ever had. And I was like, oh my god, that's
I
so
know.
sweet.
That melts my heart.
No, it's
Oh my
really
God.
nice.
And I was like, that's how it should be, you know?
No, I think
Yeah.
that was him. And I
That was
think-
him.
Was
I
that Luke
seen the
Combs?
video? Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
That's really cool. I mean,
Oh, I think it's also 'cause what? I think also he's also done that too of like when a concert was going to go like after hours because of like noise ordinances and stuff.
isn't it also
um,
like if you're at a concert and you play music longer than the time you're supposed to be there, you like have to spend so much extra money?
You do. You'll spend X amount of fines depending. Well, it depends on if there's a noise ordinance.
Yeah.
Because if there's not, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. So like when I know like when we go, so my family grew up going to there's a racetrack in New Hampshire. It's a quarter mile. So it's drag racing. My dad used to do it like in the like what they call like the minor league, I guess, of it.
Oh, cool.
And they'll race like my sister and my dad would race their street cars when I was younger.
Right.
And they have a noise ordinance of 10 p.m. of just the town. And if they go over that, they pay a fine for every like X amount of minutes over. So I don't know if it's like per half hour, per 30, per 60, like how that goes is dependent on
But
the
it is a
town.
thing that
But they are a
do.
thing. Like my town doesn't have noise ordinances because we don't have anything like that. But like Foxborough probably has a noise ordinance.
When Taylor was there.
Yeah, she went
Oh
over.
my
She's
gosh.
gone over a couple, especially when she played was it the Nashville show that had the first rain show
I don't know.
that went over
don't
because she
know.
delayed by like 4 hours
Oh,
because
yeah,
it was
I
like
remember.
thunder lightning.
My best friend from home wanted to go to the Eras tour, and one of her really close friends from home called her the day of the concert and said, I have Eras tour tickets. They're $10. And she's like,
Shut up.
You're
she's like,
kidding.
no, you're joking. And he's like, I'm dead serious. Do you want to go? And she's like, yeah, but this is not a real ticket.
No.
He's like, no, someone just gave them to me. They're real tickets. And
how did they know?
I have no idea. So they get there and they don't get in. And she's like, I told you it was a scam.
Yeah.
But
$10.
they're there. There were like food trucks, whatever. They just sat. They opened the trunk and they sat there and they listened
$10.
outside the stadium. And I was like, you are crazy to think that you can get a ticket to the Eras tour
Thousands of dollars.
for $10.
No.
They cost
You
so
can't even
much.
get a hot dog for $10, let alone tickets to the Eras tour. Like,
no.
bruh.
I
the
mean-
$10, bro. It's real. It's legit. Like
Like
I
I
can't
would.
even get a chicken and rice bowl here for over $10.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
that is so true.
Rip off. No, I know. I low key wanted to go just because I don't listen to enough of her music to enjoy a 3.5 hour concert or whatever.
Exactly. Like, give someone
But
else my ticket.
But her showmanship is amazing.
She does put on a great show. All
It
the
was incredible.
costume
Did
changes.
you went? Oh my
Yeah.
god,
Tell
I
us
forgot
about
you
it.
went.
Oh my gosh.
You went when it was
The
raining,
environment-
though.
Yeah, it
That's
was kind
the
of
rainiest rain show.
The rainiest rain show you could ever attend. Oh
I
my
know.
gosh. Yeah.
That's cute
I
that she
like
said that.
was there
It was cute.
and it was just like an
Disney.
out of like it was just like an out of body, out of like the regular world experience. Like when you entered into Gillette, like you were in a different world because it was
That's
just
cute.
all Taylor Swift lovers. Everyone's trading bracelets. Everyone's so happy. Everyone's dressed up in bright, beautiful colors. It was seriously just like magical. I'm serious. And so like being there, seeing her, everyone's kind of just sharing this one love for her music, for her, just for
I
you
think
know
that's
the
so
love for dancing and just
wholesome.
appreciating the music she's put out over the years. So it was like everyone was just in a constant state of like I don't even know.
I think she's like
Out
the
of this
Freddie Mercury
world.
of our generation, and this is our generation's Live Aid.
That's a really
Yeah.
interesting take.
Because Freddie was the same way. Like with Bohemian Rhapsody, he wanted
Yeah.
to unite
Oh.
everybody through music. And I think Taylor's really similar with
She's
that.
good at doing it.
Especially with different eras and how she's getting
Mhm.
people from
Gosh.
different like music tastes to unite together,
Right.
because music does bring everybody together.
Especially because she released this old music when we were all so young. You know, my sister was so
Babies.
young.
I remember
it's
when
like-
Debut came out, like, 'cause I was a little fetus, but I remember when it was like all on the radio. And
Yeah.
Hearing about it in 5th grade.
And then like you grow up and she's like re-releasing. She's older now. She's more mature. She has so much more to tell, to
Yeah.
explain, to
it's
like,
cute.
to show of herself.
right.
So it's like we've literally grown up with her and her music. And
I
it's
remember
so
hearing like Tim
amazing.
McGraw.
Oh
in
my
the
god,
car
yeah.
in, like,
Well,
5th
my
grade
dad
on the
used to my
radio.
dad had the CD of Debut in
think
his truck.
I don't know if I did, but a
Really?
lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
students
Oh
in
my
my
gosh.
class.
He's
at the time
also a minor Swiftie, I swear.
minor Swifty.
A closeted.
Yes. Oh, that's
Well,
so
'cause
funny.
My mom has this absolute deep hatred for her for some reason.
That's like my sister.
I don't know why.
Oh
I
my
don't hate her, but I don't
gosh.
like her either. Like
My
I don't
sister hates Taylor
like I
Swift.
can't
That's
hate on her because
crazy.
she's a businesswoman. Like
She
she's
donates
making
so
those
much
moves.
money,
She is
too.
making money moves.
Also, she donates so much money.
she does. And also like it's not like she's one of the artists, like I feel like I've seen a lot of the videos of like when she was playing in like her Southern America tour or part
Oh.
section where like people, it was so hot.
Oh my god.
And like
Whew.
it was like
Yeah.
it was so hot that people were passing out.
somebody passed away.
Several.
Several. I thought it was just one.
I think that they counted, but I don't actually know that for a fact. But like I know there is for a fact that one did. There's rumor that there's
that
more
is
than one, but we
so
don't know that
I saw it
because
on,
rumors
like,
are a
TikTok.
thing. But
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like right before.
and
the
she
tour
made a
started.
she made a statement saying like I'm
Yeah.
so sorry,
Like, we
I'm so
lost
sorry
a
for
fan.
this fan or whatever. Like she
Yeah.
really does care, but like she literally was yelling for people to get water to the fan, like because it was at that
she made
point, like,
sure.
they weren't allowing water into the stadium.
I think that's
That's
so
insane.
stupid.
If you know it's that hot, allow them to bring their own water into the stadium.
Figure out
It's
a
not
system
that
for them to
stock
bring
hard.
in
up on
water.
water bottles,
Figure
and
out a
once you
system.
get cleared,
Well, they-
give them water.
Well, they thought it was such a good system that the workers would bring the water, or they'd have to get it in the stadium. And I'm like, what?
Mm-mm.
No, you can't do that when it's that hot. And they're like, but like they had to install fans after it happened. Like, why
Yeah.
weren't preventative measures taken first?
I also feel like
It's
it's partly
frustrating.
because
I
like,
know.
you never know what's water and what can just be someone
I
bringing
know.
alcohol, and like
I
you know,
understand the safety
And
of
with
that.
Swifties, there's kids, but like at the same time, like if you get cleared by security and you get cleared through everything, I feel like they should have so much water so that, like you get your bag
Yeah.
back and you get a water. Like you
Well,
know,
that's what I was
pass
thinking.
it out
Yeah.
at the
But
start.
also, like, what happened with me,
You
like,
can
I
sponsor
brought,
it.
I'm pretty sure I remember bringing my own water to Morgan Wallen.
like a plastic bottle or
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
it was still
That makes
sealed.
sense.
It
I
was
think
still
I did
sealed. I
too.
put it, like,
I
through
figured
the
that out.
detector. It was fine. But that was also Fenway, so it's a
True.
little,
different. Yeah.
A
yeah.
little different, is right? Yeah.
So,
Is
and
that
it's,
at Fenway.
it was at Fenway.
Oh,
Sick.
I
jealous.
low-key hate Fenway as a venue for
What?
concerts.
I've never been to it as a.
It's
venue
really-
Not for a
concerts.
concert, but I like Fenway.
I love Fenway, don't get me wrong, but for a concert venue, it blows. It, like,
I'm
I can
sorry.
see that. It's not the same.
you have to get a good seat, like, so you have to pay more to get good
Oh.
audio.
Yeah.
So, like, for me,
Oh.
I happened to
Ugh.
be in a good spot because when we were picking, Hayden was talking to me about, like, where we should go because he's been to concerts at Fenway before. But it's not made for like concerts. It's made for like baseball.
Right.
So like and it's the same thing with like NFL stadiums, unless you really make it to project it and you put the extra work in to project it, which they don't always do.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like for that like we had good seats. I was really happy with where we were. Audio was great, but like sometimes it doesn't quite project all the way, so you'll hear like it's like the microphone will sound weaker,
Right.
which I don't like. And like, bitch, I'm paying an arm and a leg to be here. I better hear this
know.
man sing.
Seriously?
Or like how at that halftime show, it's
Exactly.
like they try
Yeah.
to make it a concert. Like the one where it was Beyonce and
I remember
Was
that.
it Beyonce and no? I'm thinking Shakira and J-Lo.
Yeah.
Those two, that was a concert. Beyonce, that was
They
a
went off.
concert. The one Rihanna just did was good, but it's like I feel like they could have done a little bit more.
I didn't
I don't-
like it.
I thought it was strange. I love that she did her pregnancy announcement.
That
like,
was cute.
front
was
and center.
cute.
That was so cool because I thought
I'm not gonna
I didn't
lie.
know she was pregnant.
Me neither.
I thought the outfit made her look pregnant, and I mean that in the nicest way possible. I was like,
She's a
there's
curvier
something
woman,
that
so I didn't
no, I
know.
know.
Yeah.
I was like, well, something looks different about her.
And she was like rubbing her stomach. So I'm like, okay, she's trying to
Mhm.
tell us something.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I spotted that a couple times. I'm like, I think she's pregnant
Yeah.
because the
Yeah.
outfit accentuated her stomach.
Yeah.
Because she had the
Yeah.
tight bodysuit, but then the pants would fit over the stomach.
Yup.
So I was like, I don't know if it's
Watched it.
just
He's
the
like, she's gotta
camera.
be pregnant, I think. And I was like, no way.
That's
I know,
Such
I
a
was like,
cool way to do it. Though.
No, I know. I would have
Imagine
done
being
that.
that baby, being
Uh,
like, yep, there's me in my mom's stomach on TV.
Hey.
But like
That's
all the
me.
noise, I don't know if that's good for the baby. Like all the noise
I
from
hope
being.
it's
They
okay.
will probably
concert.
sleep through just about anything now.
It's already training.
It depends on if it has its ears developed, though, too, to be fair. So,
Oh, that's,
Girl, I don't
If
know.
it can
That's all you.
process
You're the bio
auditory.
major here.
dude, let me at him.
Yeah.
Because I want to work with
Dr.
babies anyway.
Brown,
Maybe not doctor.
Future
Maybe not.
Kane. Okay.
What would you want to do if you work with babies, like in a NICU or something?
Well, if I do babies, I want to specialize as a genetic counselor for people that want to have kids to make sure that like because like for me specifically with my own genetics, I
Mhm.
know that I would want to be screened to make sure that like what are the chances of my child receiving like
Yep.
something that I have.
XYZ.
Yep. So I
Wow.
want to screen myself for that. So that
That's
I
so
would know. So
cool. I
like
never knew
that's
that
my
existed.
inspiration. Yeah, you can do that. It's really cool actually. And
I
you
think
can
I would
I'll
wanna do
come to you.
that.
I got
I'll be
you.
the future
I
genetics
got you.
counselor.
Or I'd do like if I went. So if that's what I would do if I did genetic counseling. If I did PA, I really want to specialize in specifically endometriosis care, and stuff like that. I want to specialize in it and make sure that I am processing everything, because I know that like endometriosis causes infertility, and that's a huge problem.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it really can, because it can cause scar tissue.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I would want to probably do that just because people in my family have like diabetes and everything. And I would want to make sure like, you know, everything's like all set. Like I actually talked to my mom recently about like possibly getting tested for it. And I really don't think I have it, but like
What
Some-
was it again?
diabetes.
Okay.
But sometimes I wonder, and like my mom was explaining to me, I think she's done it a couple times. I think they make you like drink something.
Yeah,
Like,
you might have to
really
do like
sugary.
a glucose test.
Yeah, and my mom said it tastes really bad, and like
That's what they give you also during pregnancy glucose tests.
yeah, so they do a lot of stuff like that, and so I don't know. I feel like if I would want to, I would probably just like do something like that just to kind of see. But
Yeah.
I want if I did PA, if I didn't specialize in endo, I would do just OB.
yeah, my sister going into nursing, she loved doing OB and labor and delivery, but now she has a job as an operating room coordinator.
Oh my god, that's sick as hell.
Yeah, and
That
she's
is
still
so
in school.
That's
she's a senior,
awesome.
so she's really busy. So she
I'm jealous.
does like 10, 12-hour shifts like once a week. So she's still making
once
money.
a week.
Yeah. But
Jeez,
it's yeah.
that's so nice though.
Yep. And she already got like a job placed for her after graduation.
Yay,
Yeah, so
that's
she'd still be
good.
doing operating room coordinator, but I think overall she wants to be an operating room nurse.
That's sick as hell, because those are like the angels.
Yeah,
I
it's a
rem-
lot.
I remember-
Everything she tells me, I'd never
No.
even thought of.
I remember going into I had endometrial excision, like the endometriosis excision. I remember the nurses and the PAs were standing over me. And my doctor came too, because like that's cause he was an OB that turned endo specialist. He's the one that took me out of the womb.
Oh, wow.
No, ironically
So he's
enough.
literally been with you since day one.
Yeah.
Like literally.
Oh, that's so
No, he
funny.
literally was. He's he during my C-section, he's the one that yanked me out of that uterus and said, "It's a girl." I love him so much, though.
That's actually so
It
fucking
really
funny.
is. So he came and like the PA was with me for that surgery, and they put like the warm towels on my arm to like relax them, so they could like put more meds in me and be like, "Good night." And like the nurses were just like laughing with me, making jokes. Kip is his name. I call him Kip. His name's Malcolm.
Nice.
I
actually
his
really like that
Dr.
name.
Malcolm McKenzie. I
Kip.
love him so much, but I call him Kip.
Where does that come from?
I have no clue. My mom called him Kip, so I call him Kip. But so he came over and like when my mom got her like hysterectomy, he came, like it wasn't even his surgery, but he was in the hospital. He came and like held my mom's hand.
That's sweet.
So from babies to the end, like literally held her hand. And I was like,
so
I love that man. I will love Kip McKenzie till the day I die.
That's actually so
I could talk about that
sweet.
forever though.
Technically, I've never really had surgery unless you count like the wisdom teeth being removed.
Oh yeah.
That's
too.
like kind of a procedure though.
Yeah, they gave me like anesthesia, but it wasn't like really anything, because I remember distinctly feeling like I felt the anesthesia come in and I felt falling asleep.
Yup.
But the second I felt like I was falling asleep, I started to wake up. It truly felt
Yeah,
it
it's
was-
really that quick,
it was
isn't it?
that
Yeah.
quick. It was like
Yeah.
it was almost like
It's
in
scary.
and out, and then
Yep.
and then I'm crying because it's just like the
It's the meds.
Meds.
Yep.
and I'm
Yeah.
like I'm like, are you done? They're like, we're all done. And I was like, what?
That's the best feeling when they're like, we're all done.
Brian and I did it.
yeah.
I did it first, and then I got the bottom two. Brian
you
and
in
Claire.
first.
Brian and Claire did it a couple like weeks after me, and the funniest thing was that when Brian woke up, he kept flirting with the nurse.
Shut up.
It was the funniest thing, because this woman, she had I forget what it's called, where your eyes are two different colors.
Yeah.
And
Like heterochromia or something.
I don't remember, but like
That's
one
so
of them was like
cool.
a greenish color, the other one was blue. Because I noticed it and I talked to her about it, because I had the same one. And I was like, "Are your eyes two different
That's
colors?"
really cool though.
Yeah, and so Brian was like, "Your eyes are different, but they're so pretty."
Shut
And
up.
like it was so funny.
Did he get her number though?
No, she
Damn.
like no. I think she was dating someone. Like obviously he was like 17.
No way.
It was actually the funniest thing. And then like Brian was like crying, and it just didn't have to say my sister cried
That's
a
funny.
little. And it was just so funny. But I'm kind of glad that I did that first, because then I
Yeah.
could watch both of them high off their ass after getting
Oh,
their wisdom teeth out.
That's the priority. Of
Yeah,
course.
and
No,
I
know.
remember when I woke up, all I was talking about was how I was so hungry, because I couldn't eat.
Yeah, you can't eat when
Before
you
the
go under
surgery.
general
Oh,
anesthesia because you could
stinks.
asphyxiate.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so what happened was I
choke.
had my surgery scheduled for noon, so I got up at 4 a.m. to have like just scrambled eggs, just put something in my belly.
Yep.
But I was so nervous that I couldn't even eat it.
Oh,
couldn't
you
eat
poor
anything.
babies.
Because when I'm scared, nervous, have anxiety, I can't eat anything.
That makes sense. That's me too.
same. I
So
feel
that's
you
why
on
my
that.
mom was
I
like, "You
won't
just need to
feel
try to eat."
hungry.
So when I woke up, I felt so gross, and I just could not eat anything.
Right.
So like, I wouldn't call that surgery, but like, I guess I can kind of relate to the experience of just
It's
like being
kinda
on the
surgery,
anesthesia and
though.
stuff.
Yeah, no, that's a procedure. I have the funniest
Procedure,
like
yeah.
stories because I've had eye surgery.
What?
Oh, yeah.
That's scary.
I slept for 3 hours after and I scared the shit out of my parents.
Ooh, that's scary.
It was like my parents are like, "Is she like good?" They're like, "Oh yeah, no, she's like drooling back there, taking a nap." Like
Honestly, a drool nap is the best kind.
that's how you
So-
know you're sleeping.
No, it's when you have pillow face. You wake up and you have like the lines on your face.
I had
and
like
your
I had the
shoulders.
line from the cap that they put on my hair.
I call that pillow face. I love waking up with pillow
Oh,
face.
so funny.
Mm-hmm.
I go, morning. They eventually had to force me awake
Oof.
because I wasn't like I was coming out of it but slow.
Yeah.
And then I got the best cardboard graham crackers I've ever had. Like, you know how they're like
Sounds
practically
fire.
cardboard but
You're
they
done.
smack
Yeah. Oh,
and
yeah.
they're so
Oh, yeah.
good.
You're
Of
so
course.
done for that. That's what gets us canceled. Just you thinking
It's
that.
freaking
It's the nasty
smash.
ass ginger ale that you're not in the mood for,
Oh my
and
god.
those stale ass graham crackers that are basically cardboard.
Yeah.
Oh, I would literally die.
Should we leave you two alone? You and the graham crackers.
Yeah,
Get
so
a
I'm gonna need a
roll.
minute.
No, but that reminds me like when I'd be in like 5th grade and I'd go to my teacher and be like, oh, I don't have a snack, or like if I like had
Oh my
lunch.
god, yeah.
Like, cause
Oh my
sometimes
god,
what I would do,
scrumptious.
because sometimes like I would pack lunch but not snack, and so I'd
Oh,
be like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
I don't have a snack because I ate it at lunch. She'd be like,
Aw.
oh, you can go to the nurse, and she would have like the really gross crackers
Saltines.
I love saltines.
and then like ginger ale or whatever. So that's like
saltines are so
what reminded
fucking
me of.
good.
We need to keep our voices down because we're in the library. It's
Yeah,
fine.
A little
You're
bit.
doing a good job keeping your
Sorry,
voices down.
everybody.
The library closes.
Sorry,
We love
studiers.
you. Good luck.
Good luck.
No, finals are
Ow.
watch out for that. we can't. We're literally losing our marbles.
I hit my knee. I'm so sorry.
You say-
That was like the last thing you needed.
That was the camel that that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Anyways, on that note,
I think it's getting to a point where
I
we
think
just
this
need
week
to,
has hit us
sleep.
like a bus. I think we need to take a nap.
We need a
group nap.
week's worth of-
We need to eat.
a
I am
week's worth
hungry.
of relaxation.
But how about, does Eileen have any last words? This
Oh
is
my
her last
gosh.
filming before she goes
Do you
want to
say one more final remark before you're abroad for a semester? I mean, you're gonna be on. Like,
That's
they're gonna
true.
hear you, but like,
Not through the
Yeah.
This is your-
microphone.
it's your last time through the microphone till next year.
Okay, well, well, we just started this podcast, so it's like
Weird.
I haven't really. I don't know what to say.
Well, you're not.
Chupacabras.
Chupacabra.
Now you're double canceled. You're so
Um,
done.
Well, I mean, like, it's just the start of this podcast, and I won't be going abroad for like a whole year. It's just for a semester, and I will be, on the podcast still as a student that is abroad. So we're still gonna make it work. You're still gonna hear me on the podcast. So
She's not going away
I'm
forever.
not going
Bummer.
anywhere.
No way. Now you're done.
I'm
Now
really
you're
sick of it.
canceled.
So yeah, I'm not going anywhere. I am still so excited to
I'm so excited to hear about
continue.
I know. I'm excited for all the
adventures
stories.
of this podcast.
A little
and
Eileen
abroad.
segment.
Two things at once.
I
You
know.
can have the best of both worlds. We're gonna try.
Hannah Montana.
I was just about to say
period.
that.
Yep,
You
exactly.
get the
So
Okay,
I
I'm done.
appreciate
I'm
the
sorry.
team that I have that worked so hard to like have me on this podcast. I appreciate it more than anything. Makes me feel
We
special,
love you.
know? So
Yeah, it's
that's
been
all.
fun.
Those are my words. But I'll be back, so you don't have to miss me too hard. Don't worry.
Exactly.
You'll still hear from her,
Yeah.
just from
Yeah.
abroad in Europe.
Okay, Hayden. I was about to say Aiden. Hayden's getting pissed at us, so we gotta.
Whoa!
Now
Whoa!
you're done.
No,
I'm done. We're all canceled.
we've all been canceled
We've
at
all
least
been
once this
canceled.
podcast.
Well, Amanda's got like 3 strikes over
Hey.
there.
Oh, is that like am I strike out now? Like 3 strikes,
We're
you're
all
out.
striking out. It's
Fuck.
anyways.
And like that, we're out.
We're out. Peace
Bye,
out, guys.
guys.
Bye.